today that I need to address. Firstly, will be the Malaysia Chinese Association President, Dr. Suri Chosvelet, and I personally invited him for this charity fundraising dinner. Second will be our Deputy Agriculture Minister, Dr. Chuan Yong, and also the President of Malaysia Professional Youth Bureau of Malaysia Chinese Association. This is from Shen Infinity. He brought a few VIP friends. Special invitation to Josiah. It seems that he's an MC, an actor from Hawaii who worked along with Jay Chow and you just see the movie. Second is Siti Faleha. You see she's a famous lead actress of an old series called Nera Elena. The other one is Eliza. You see she's a celebrity TV commercial actress based in Southeast Asia. And also the founder of Man Machine, Andrew Chan. He managed to attract more than 100,000 over visitors to his Man Machine event last year. And now soon he's expanding to Los Angeles and also Singapore very soon. The founder of Infinity Music, Brandon Shaw. All the phonics of Aces, Richard, Liberty, Jamin Ong, Wanis Min, Joey Hui, Yuan Tay, Jun Tan, Jenna Gong, and the list we got a list of phonics that I don't think so I can even remember. And most importantly to all the ACU community and ACE member. Actually came here unprepared because I'm extremely sick for the past 3 days. Extreme, more than 100 over Fahrenheit. I can't think, I don't know what I'm talking now. But most importantly here is that there are a few things that I would like to point out. Okay, this will be the first time and the last time we're going to clear all misunderstanding regarding what I was circulating. Many people ask me, Mr. SYA, is ACU connected to politics? I think this is a question that most of you want to know. The answer will be no. Doesn't mean I'm a politician and whatever that has to do with me means it's related to politics. So if today, any of you who know me, you might be a photographer, you might be a model, you might be an actress, you might be a celebrity, you might be an event company owner, by mixing with me and by knowing me, does it make you a politician? No. Number 2. Okay, if you track back all the ACU activity and event, what does it have to relate to politics? The first event is 200 bottles of free flow, okay, where we fight for our rights to drink. You tell me which political party was so stupid to organize an event to encourage the youth to drink. The moment if we involve politics, if that political party is in our first event, that's going to be the checkmate for that particular political party. ACU means ACU, nothing to do with politics at all. Our second event is a charity shoot with models and cars that we're going to raise for orphanage. Those orphans, there's a pool table back there called House of Joy that are here today. When we managed to organize our first orphanage visit to House of Joy about 1 or 2 weeks back, and from the money that we earned, almost about 4,000 plus we donated. We donated a TV, we get 70 sets of McDonald's, we get them their clothes, we get them ang pao, and etc. Okay, so this is ACU all about. We are doing charity, we are empowering the youth, we are fighting for the youth rights. What does it have to do with politics? I think most of you know my trademark and I'm extremely arrogant and egoistic. I don't need an organization or a platform for me to run a political movement. Okay, in history, all the clan members where are you? Make a noise? Okay, all the clan members know I rise in politics by just bringing 2 people when I was 18 years old. I rise to a branch chairman in 3 months, division youth chief in 4 months, and national executive youth secretary in 6 months in my previous political party. With just 2 people with me. I don't need a political party, I don't need to bring people or organization for me to launch a political movement. If I do things very direct, very straightforward. Most of you know my Facebook, I'm egoistic shit, I'm very transparent. Okay? If I were to launch a political war, I would do it straightforward. I would launch a proper political unit. And for ACU, non-political related, if you will continue helping the youth, you will go to office, you will do fundraising, and you can do whatever to develop the talent or to make the youth, country a better youth. Make all of them ace. Come back to a little bit introduction about House of Joy Orphan. Regarding House of Joy Orphan, their orphanage home got burned down 2 months back. There's about, there's about 70 old kids. And it's very sad because for almost 1 month, if I'm not mistaken, or 2 weeks, they have to stay in a multi-purpose hall. And when we actually pay a visit to them, they told us that they need 2 million to rebuild their old orphanage house. They need 2 million. And 40% of the fund they already getting, there's another 60% to go. And we ACU promised the House of Joy that we cannot guarantee how much we being able to raise for y'all. But we have to spread this message around because it's for charity. Those who want to help House of Joy, not necessarily you have to come to ACU. You can go straight to House of Joy, back into the bank account. This is transparency. I don't earn a single cent from this. And later we will have a slide presentation about these orphans, and we hope the ACU will promote how that you all donate. And we will also announce, it's very transparency, a little bit of transparency now, how much we managed to collect today, and we're going to donate to the orphanage. And the good news is one of our phoenix of ACES, Bridget Deputy, she announced that she would like to contribute 100, but up tonight she will personally get them their gift. Our princess, Bernice, she wants to donate 600 on stage later to House of Joy. And whoever is interested, then you all can come forward. And just before I end my speech, just one small thing for tonight before. Very simple. This is supposed to be a mixture of all. This was supposed to be a fundraising dinner. This is supposed to be a dinner to gather all the youth. This is also dinner, also so-called the Chinese New Year dinner, and also the ACU dinner. It's a mixture of all. Alright, there's no fixed particular reason for that. We want to say that today, I want to thank all of you here who actually try their best to make it here today. It's very hard to mobilize almost 800 old people in less than 3-4 days time. Thank you for your support, and thank you for your appearance. Okay, can I know where is Subang crowd, Celestial Subang crowd, where are you all? Celestial Subang crowd, make some noise. Alright, Taman Gembira Foundation from Klang, where are you all? Make some noise. Alright, those from Ace, make some noise. Alright, we have different crowd all around the places here. Those are very supportive friends of me. No matter what event I launch, they will come through first for me. Thank you very much. Okay. Here. Every year, I would like to wish you all a happy Chinese New Year. Wish all of you will realize and accomplish your dreams to be a better youth. But the question now is, what are those few things that you all needed to go find in life? I can't go on with a long speech. I hope that I can have another event to give a real motivational speech. But in short, okay, focus on what you want and do not focus on what you do not want. I give you a few examples. I will say 3 days back. What I wanted is to be strong, to be able to deliver a speech, to be able to stand up right here tonight to give an opening and welcome speech to all of you. This is what I want. I do not focus on what I do not want. For example, I really sick. I cannot wake up. My fever is 100 over Celsius. Fahrenheit, sorry. I have vomit blood. I can't talk, I can't this, I can't that. No, focus on what you want. For example, you're going to gym. What you want is to complete 15 sets. So you just focus on completing 15 sets. Don't worry about getting sweat, no more energy, you can't this, you can't that, no more endurance. No. This is the basic one thing I want to share with you all. Focus on what you want and do not focus on what you do not want. 90% of you fail to succeed is because you all focus too much on what you all do not want. You all focus too much on what people may think about you, may say about you, okay? May give criticism about you. It doesn't matter. It's your life. Okay? And just before I end my speech, I would like to invite one of my life mentors. For those friends who know me last year, I fought badly for 10 months, and because of this mentor, a very great man, I managed to stand up. He's a legend. I would say he's a legend. He's the first person in ever Malaysian history to defeat two former president of a political party. He is the only person in Malaysian history, I would say, because I'm the first Malay debate national champion as a Chinese. And congratulations, he just won against the Chief Minister last few days back. And a person, no matter how much liability or problems or challenges in life or adversity, he comes back stronger and stronger day by day. And it's not easy to invite him here. Okay? I know some of you might question me already. I'm not a politician. AC is not related to politics. Then why invite a politician to give a speech? Very simple, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of you here are models and also in entertainment industry. There's a lot of events out there which is event company also invite ministers and politicians to launch an event. That does not mean that it's a political event, that's number one. And number two, since I said it's my life mentor that I really treasure a lot, that really take care of me a lot and really protect of me a lot. You know, on and off you really call me and check out my condition, ask how am I and stuff like that. That is why I take the opportunity to go to his office to invite him here tonight to launch this meaningful charity event to empower the youth. And so now I would like to invite the President of Malaysia Chinese Association, Dr. Sri Dr. Chua Soile, to come up on stage to give speech.
Let's all give a round of applause to Dr. Sri Chua Soile.
A very good evening to all the beautiful ladies and all the dashing young men. When I say beautiful lady and dashing young man, at least give your own self a round of applause. At the end of last month, Ian came to see me in my office and asked me whether I can make it to tonight's charity dinner. So I asked Ian what is so special about tonight's charity dinner. Because to be honest, I attended a lot of charity dinner. He says that this charity dinner is slightly different from others. Most charity dinner will be filled up with old men like me. This charity dinner will be filled up with all young people. And he also told me that this is probably a night where you can see the most number of beautiful women and handsome young men. That's what he told me. And standing here, I must say, he did not con me. He told me the truth. So I must thank him for telling me the truth. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the other thing he told me is that whether you are comfortable with all the youngsters around. So I told him, please do not forget that all of us have gone through as a young man. Of course, during my time as a young man, it's totally different from what you people are facing. During my time, we had only two worries. One, to pass the exam. Two, to get a job. Till this day, all the young people are also the same. These two main problems. Job and education. But because of the value change and the nature of the country's development, Today, the youth are more bogged down with other issues like freedom, human rights, democracy. During my time, we don't talk about all this. And during my time, all of us had to walk to school. And I still remember when I was in primary school, there were only 2 classmates of mine in primary school where they come in car. All of us come by 2 legs. Or, if your parents can afford it, in the back of the bicycle. So time has changed, and that's the truth. When I went to secondary school, in high school at Baha, all of us had to cycle. Even then, most people had no cars. And that was in the late 60s until 70s. Then when I entered university, and you find that some people will have cars. But at that time, life was quite easy. And just to show you how life easy is, when I was a medical student in NU, you can go for a show only for $1.20. $1.20 you can see a show. Reserve class is $1.60. Pocket me, 1 person is $1. 2 people is $1.50. The coffee is only 30 cents to 50 cents, depending on whether you put milk or you don't put milk. So with $10, you can go to Paco, bring a girlfriend. But today, I'm sure with $10, no way you can touch. It's not even enough for you, your own self. So when I first became a doctor, my pay was $640. Can you imagine? And I gave my mother 50, I gave my father 50. I'm left with 540. I stay in the hostel in Johor Bahru, and that hostel is still around in Johor Bahru GA. You pay $80 for food, $50 for lodging, that is $130. So you spend $230, you still have $400. So you feel great. Because with $400 you can do a lot of things. But today, $400 will not carry you very far. Cannot carry you very far. Of course, every time I have a dialogue with people, with youngsters, they ask me what makes you pick up medicine. The other question they ask me is, why do you think you became a politician? Now I told people that I pick up medicine because I don't know what I was going into. That's the truth. Because in those days, there is no such thing as student counselor. If you do well, everybody wants to be a lawyer, engineer, and doctor. Until today, it's still the same. So when I wanted to be a lawyer, I told my father said, you must be mad. You do something else other than a lawyer. Then I was thinking, I've yet to see a lawyer in my small town, but I've seen doctors. So I thought it was quite glamour, quite cool to be a doctor. That's how I ended up studying medicine. Simple as that. But of course today it is very competitive. It's no more like my time. Even my time was competitive. You had to have very good results to get into medical university. Then the next question, people ask me, why do you join politics? I say I joined politics because I didn't want people to disturb me. Because every time I was in the clinic, there would be people who come and ask me to join SYA. So I thought I'd just sign the form and join SYA without knowing what it is. And it was only subsequently that I got sucked in to become a committee member, and then I had to become a chairman, and the rest, they say, is history. So once I stepped in 1986, until today, I don't seem to be able to get out. So this, in a very simplified way, tells you that the youth of yesterday and the youth of today, there is a world of difference. In my time, we were very concerned only with very simple things. Today, the youth faces more challenges than my time. Today, there is more competition. Today, the money becomes smaller. You know that you cannot eat a Hokkien Mee for $1, no way, and a coffee for 30 cents. So today, because of inflation, because of the pressure of work, then you see that in this country, even youngsters have mental problems. It is a known fact that in this country, about 20% of the youngsters have mental problems. You see, when you talk about mental problem, a lot of people think that you go gila, tanjong or tampoi. But that is extreme form of mental problem. The fact that you cannot sleep, or you sleep and you wake up early, is also called mental problem. Except that it is not as serious as to be classified as mad or deranged to go into a hospital. So because of the pressure of living, you will find more and more people who are mentally disturbed because of sheer competition. And whether you like it or not, competition will be with us. So I hope that all the youth, you may have your idealism, you may have your ambition, but you need dedication to achieve what you set out to achieve. So you need some discipline, you need some planning, and you need determination in order to succeed in whatever undertaking that you want to do. Otherwise, there is too much of freedom, too much of good things that we forgot that we have to work hard in order to achieve what we set out to achieve. So with these few words, once again, I would like to thank Ian and his friends and committee members and congratulate them for organizing this charity dinner. And we hope that with your support, we will be able to raise some money. Of course, I will on my own contribute some. I'm sure when Ian called me, he's hoping that I will also contribute some. So I would like to start the ball rolling by announcing 20,000 for the orphanage in Kuching. So with these few words, once again, thank you. Enjoy your dinner. And I'm also told that there are liquor and champagne is on the stage. So it's up to you to control your drink. I'm sure all of you are non-Muslim here, so you can drink. But if you cannot control your alcohol well, do not overdrink. They say don't try to be action when you cannot control your drink. Don't challenge others when you are not a good drinker. But those who want to take on me on drinking are welcome to take on me. But be prepared to be drunk. I'm not trying to show off. So if you want to take on me, you must be very good to come and take on me. Okay? So in these few words, once again, enjoy and let's hope we can do something more meaningful other than eating. That is to raise some money for this orphanage which unfortunately was burned down. So together with your support, we are confident that the orphanage in Kuching will see better days. Thank you.
Thank you. That was a very good speech, Dr. Sri. But before that, we will continue